Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to show you why it is smoothie season in our house in the winter time. So out in the garden we have a lot of leafy greens, and that is the perfect base for our veggie and fruit smoothies. Here we have some dino kale or lacinato kale and some red Russian kale, or some of you may refer to it as red Ursa kale. So we'll get a little bit of that in our bowl. Excuse me for the sped up video. I have a new camera that I'm getting used to, so a few of our videos in the beginning of 2024 may be a little bit different. Here in our freezer we've got some white peaches that we saved from 2022 and some cucumbers that we blended and put in the freezer, fresh apples, and some honey and lemon. I have moringa powder, some protein powder, and that's what I'm going to use today for my smoothie. So we wash up that produce, the fresh produce that is, and we're going to get started. So I'm going to chop up my apples and kale into smaller, more manageable pieces, just so they fit into my blender a little bit better. But the blender is going to be doing most of the heavy lifting. This just helps it so that it just fits in a little bit easier. And I'm going to be using water just so everything gets moving. Obviously, you can put whatever fresh fruits and veggies you need for whatever you like or whatever your body needs. This is just what's growing in my garden and what we like. Sometimes it's just all fruits and veggies, which is what the kids prefer, and sometimes I do add protein powder if it's after a workout and that's what my body might need. Today I am adding protein powder because that's what I need at the time. And I'm also adding moringa for some nutrition. Because it's winter, I like to add the honey and lemon just a little bit for immune boosting. So first, what you see me doing is adding the majority or the bulk of the fruits and veg. So in the blender right now I have the apples, the kale, the cucumber, and the water, and the peaches. Shoving all of that in there and getting the top on and starting it up. Once everything gets going, that's when I go ahead and add a little bit of honey if I want to. That I'll go ahead and add my moringa powder or any other supplements that I might want to add. That's when I also add my whey powder and any extra liquid if necessary. I only add the extra liquid because I need it for my whey powder. My kids do not like the taste of the protein powder whatsoever, but I like it. It kind of has a milkshake quality to it, but yeah, they don't care for it at all. My husband and I like it, but the kids could do without it. So this batch is just for us, just for me and hubby. Once that's blended up, I just give it a quick taste test. And that's it. This particular protein powder has a little stevia in it, so it does add a little extra sweetness. But other than that, the only sweetness comes from the fruit. My honey and lemon, it is a little sweet, but there's so much citrus in there, so much lemon and key lime, that it really kind of balances itself, so it doesn't add a whole lot of extra sweetness. So I give it a little taste, and it tastes pretty good to me. So that is why winter, for our family at least, where we live in North Carolina, Zone 8A, is smoothie season. So if you have greens growing in your garden and you have frozen fruit in your freezer, maybe consider making smoothies in your home. Have a beautiful day or night wherever you are. Bye-bye, everybody.